Hello, my name is Anne Bermejo, and I'm one of the nurses from Student Health Services here at MassStack. I'm so happy to welcome you today to De-Stress Fest 2020. I hope you've had a chance to watch some of the other pre-recorded videos and attended some of the live Zoom workshops as well. We have a lot planned for this event for you today, so I hope you're able to enjoy all of it. I'm excited though that you're here. You've chosen to be at my workshop, which is called My Vision Board. During this workshop, we're going to find out what a vision board is, the purposes of a vision board, the types of vision boards that you can create, the materials that you need to create a traditional vision board, and lastly, we will also touch on how to create a vision board digitally. Sound good? Okay, so let's get started. I've prepared a slideshow presentation for us so that you can follow along and see what I'm describing. So here we go. Let me go ahead and share my screen. And there, okay, here we go. So this is our workshop today, My Vision Board. Basically is a visual reminder of what you set out to achieve. So in this picture with me is my coworker and friend, Samaris Alvarado, and she can't be on screen with me today. However, she did a lot of the homework to work on this presentation. She created the outline for us and also created some images. So I'm so happy to be able to share what we put together with you. And big shout out to Sam. I wish you were here with me. Okay, what is a vision board? Let me move my face out of the way. Okay, it's also known as a dream board or an inspiration board, a goal board, and it's something that's used by people who want to be successful and who are successful. It's also used by people who, in their careers, it's their job to help other people become successful. And those would include life coaches, success coaches, I didn't even know we had those, and social influencers, and celebrities such as these. Katy Perry, Oprah Winfrey, Ellen DeGeneres, Steve Harvey, and Jim Carrey. You can see there are a lot of celebrities, and I'm sure there is a boatload more who use them, as well as sports figures and people like you. What is the purpose of a vision board? This is a way to create the life that you want. It's to help you reach your goals and dreams and just put something out there in the universe, to put something in writing and make it solid, have something that you can look at and serve as a daily reminder of the things that really matter to you. It can be your focus for the moment, for the year, or for your life. And we can see examples of this coming up. So these are the materials you're going to use for creating your traditional vision board. Here we have poster or foam board. The ones I have here are like a trifold display, and you may just want to use a flat poster or foam board piece. The displays are really nice if it's something that you really have spent time creating and want to display it in your house or in your area. You can also use a cork board or a pin board, which is a little bit more decorative, and use thumbtacks or pins to hold up the images and quotes that you'll be putting on there. Next, you'll also want to have a stack of some of your inspirational magazines, some of your favorite photos, and again, let me move my face down real quick, phrases, quotes, and affirmations. So in preparation, you'll want to go ahead and cut out some of those things so that you can be ready to put your board together. You also maybe need a PC or laptop. If there's some images that you can't find in a magazine, or maybe you've got a favorite book and there are some nice quotes or just something that you'd like to remember, but you don't want to destroy your book by cutting it, then go ahead and type it out and then print it on your printer so that you can cut that out safely. Here you can use plain or decorative scissors and markers, have lots of colors. You can use glue sticks. Glue gun is very helpful, or thumbtacks, like I said, for the cork board or pin board. Double-sided tape is even better than glue. So if you don't want all that mess, go ahead and buy some double-sided tape. And then embellishments, and they're not really necessary, but they can really amp up what you're looking at and really give you that inspiration. Okay, so we're going to follow through now with some examples of dream boards that people have made, these images I found online. I like this one, and you'll notice, and I really apologize for this, that it's not a really clear picture. It's a little bit blurry, but I like the format of it. So I wanted just to point out how the layout would typically look, even though you can make it as any way that you like. This person has chosen to have aspects of their life. So this one talks about success in the upper left-hand corner. My cursor right here. Maybe success in your career, maybe success in sports, thinking about family and loved ones down here. A title for the vision board in the center to really grab your attention. This area right here, maybe some physical fitness and good health to create the ideal body. Maybe some financial success that gives you stability in your life. Happiness, maybe some tangible objects of desire that you really have your heart set on. And then travel. And it seems like, as I was researching this, travel is such a common theme in a lot of people's dream boards. So it's something that we share with so many people. This example of a dream board is actually a dream board. I like how the word dream is just spread out across the top. And you can see this one is, the layout has a lot of quotes, inspirations, and affirmations compared to the images and photos. So the ratio is much larger. It just depends on what you'd like to be your inspiration. And maybe this person really has a fondness and a affinity for quotes. And it may be something that this person uses every day. Maybe he or she wakes up in the morning as a chance to look at something to really help them tackle the day and meet at least the goals for the day. Maybe during rough times, you may find that it's helpful to look for an inspirational quote in there. And then even when you are successful at reaching your goals, look back on the things that did keep that momentum going for you on this board. And you might find that this is a keepsake forever. And maybe your children can, you can pass it on to your children as well. This one is a travel board. As you can see, I think it's really funny that there is a small image of money down here at the bottom. So don't forget, travel does require some savings of money. And so when you plan for a small trip, that's always fun. But if one of your life goals is really to travel to different places in the world, just see what's out there for you. Make sure that you're putting some money away to help you accomplish that. There are really some pretty images here. It looks like somebody would like to experience the fruits and foods of different places. It looks like exotic locales, a lot of areas with water, maybe some desert areas, all beautiful areas that we have in this world to experience. This next one is a career vision board, and this one has a lot of, like, it looks like titles, a lot of adjectives to keep this person motivated. In this frame, actually, I would like to say that you make sure you would like to keep what you're looking at as neat as possible. You don't want too many of the images to run over each other, or so that you can't read it. You want to make sure that it's not like rapid gunfire coming right at you. So, but this person might have a little bit of a high energy, and maybe this is something that appeals to him or her and really talks to them about their career. So, but for the most part, please try to keep it as neat as you can. So this one's a beautiful dream board, and it's about building somebody's dream home. And you can see the theme, it's really rustic, beautiful areas. And so definitely would keep you motivated by looking at a lot of these. Make sure, though, I would say, try to keep your goals realistic. if this is something that you're looking forward to, just know that it's going to take some time to get there for most of us, but you can enjoy the journey for sure. You can still emulate a lot of these things that you see, maybe on a smaller scale, and eventually you'll find your way to the home of your dreams. And this one mimics that first one that I showed you. This one discusses all facets of somebody's life. It talks about job, having good finances and fortune, good health, being positive, having love in their life, and a good attitude. And this one's real simple. I mean, the words really just stand out at you, and I think it just encompasses everything that they're looking at keeping in the center of their goals. Okay, so here we go. I wanted to show you how to create a vision board. I'm going to use mine as an example. So just to let you in on some information, my house has had a leak, and so I'm having to redo and remodel my kitchen. Was not in the plans, but you know, here we go. I do have an opportunity to make some changes and make it more of what I would like to see myself living in for the next 50 years, I guess. So I started by cutting out some pictures. I did use a black poster board, and as you can see in my slides, I use black as a background because colors really pop against a black background. You can certainly use any color of poster board. There's white, there's green, there's red. Choose anything that really appeals to you and energizes you. So I use black because I really like the way colors pop there. I have a couple ideas of how I would like my kitchen to feel. And so I put those down first, along with my title. And then next, I have added, my paint chips. So color schemes that I like, you can see them kind of all over the place. I've got some beiges and some whites and grays, darker kind of steel colors. I'm not sure where I'm going, so I just want to place those there to remind me that that I have these options and I don't have to necessarily pick one at this point. As I'm looking around, this will help me, just kind of narrow my choices down. Here in this next slide, I included the quartz that I was looking at for a countertop, so I put those down. And you can see I cut some of the little titles with the decorative scissors, so that's always fun, but you certainly don't have to do that. You can just cut straight away without using the decorative scissors. Here I added the appliance finishes. And then finally, some of my embellishments. I added a chunk of tile there that I was looking at, and I guess I like really those grays. And then also a little handle that I would be using for the cabinetry and the drawers. So that's what my vision board looks like for my dream kitchen, something that I hope to accomplish in the next few months. Next, we're going to look at materials for a digital vision board. So technology is really great. It helps us out if we can't find what we're looking for, such as searching for pictures and printing them out for your traditional paper vision board. But you can also create the vision boards in a digital format, and then you can use it to as a background, as wallpaper for your PC or your laptop or for your phone. If you like the images a lot, most of the time you can print it and then you can save it and put it wherever you like. These are a few of the online graphic and photo design apps that I found. Canva.com is something that's very popular. I know a lot of people use that to create flyers and posters and invitations, and it comes in Canva app as well. Pick Collage, and that one's been around for a while, so I'm thinking maybe a lot of you know about that one and have been using that one. Two that were newer to me are Collage Maker app and the Unfold Story Templates app, which I thought made very, very beautiful vision boards. Okay, so this one's mine. This was what I was thinking of in terms of goals during this time that we were in the COVID-19 pandemic. This one is where I use Canva. And so this one is just about me and my food visions, and that I am, as it says down here, I am a determined home cook. And so just keeps me inspired things that I'd like to do. I'd really like to be a great baker. I mean, one day I really would like to make a homemade pie crust for Thanksgiving and make beautiful meals like this on the fly. So that'll be my inspiration. So this is something that I can keep. I can save it and just save it and pull it up whenever I want it. Or again, I can just put it as wallpaper. And I'll show you a sample of that. Okay, this one is using Pic Collage. And on the left-hand side, that's how it looks when you pull it up on the as a mobile app. And to the right is what the finished product of my vision board on the app. So I chose a template. You can see that you can choose from their grids, you can freestyle it, or you can choose their templates. And so what I did was I chose one of their templates that I thought was kind of happy and perky. And then I just uploaded some images from the web and put them into the little squares here. And voila, there it is. So this one really isn't so much a goal of tangible things, of being places. It really is more about my beliefs. You can make vision boards about maybe there's something in your personality that you'd like to change, and having a reminder of it, like on your phone, would be great. So this one I wrote, or I chose, practice simple acts of kindness every day. Reminds me to have a kind heart toward everybody. Love yourself more, and that's so important, I think, for each and every one of us. I don't think there's enough of that, and we need to sometimes need to remind ourselves. Charity, that's something that I would like to share in more of with the world, especially at this time. We really see how many at-risk populations we have, and just charity, giving of yourself is so meaningful at this time. I think it just means so much more than having all the riches in the world. A kind heart is always going to be remembered. And then patience, that was something that I need to work on. Sometimes I just feel, I just give up, or I become impatient. And so this is just my reminder to work on that. And see, this is what it looks like as wallpaper on my desktop. Okay, so this one came from Sam. This is her vision board, and she created this one on Canva as well. So she has images that match her title. It says retire, new car, health, travel, family, and friends. And her images, again, match that and inspire her in her day-to-day life as well as her life goals. Thank you, Sam, for sharing that. Okay, some final thoughts for you. So the vision board or dream board or goal board is a daily reminder for you to keep focus on what really matters to you. Use words and images that have deep meaning for you specifically, and not because it means something to somebody else. Dream big, but be very realistic. Remember, pace yourself and take these steps to meet your goals. You're not going to get from point A to point Z all in one shot. A lot of it takes time, and for most of us, we have to work toward that. It's always a journey. So be patient with yourself, and please be as realistic as you can, but make it fun for yourself too. Make it personal. Affirmations should start with I am. So remember the food visions board that I did, the title was phrased, I am a determined home cook. So hopefully that rings true, and I keep working on that as the days and months go by. Put it somewhere where you can see every day. So, be proud, display it somewhere. But maybe your house doesn't have space for it, or the area that you're living in, there's just not really a good place for it where you can see it. You can put it away. But remember that you invested time and energy in putting it together. So make sure you pull it out now and again to give you that boost that you need and keep that momentum going to reach your goals. Okay. So that's it for me. I just wanted to remind you that Mount SAC Student Health Services is here for you. We're here for all of you. And even though our health centers are not open right now with the campus closure, please remember that we are available to you in these ways. You can give us a call. Our staff is all working remotely right now. You have access to the registered nurses, to the nurse practitioners, and to our physicians, and to our mental health counselors. All you need to do is give us a call. You can schedule an appointment, and we have telehealth and telemental health visits available, or you can simply do a phone consult. It's as easy as that. Please give us a call anytime. Our office hours are 8 to 4:30, but you can always leave a message and we'll get right back to you. You can also reach us by email if you don't want to place a call. You can put your concern in an email, and one of our professional staff will get right back to you. And then you can also learn more about the Health Center online at www.mountsac.edu/healthcenter. Okay, so I've enjoyed my time with you today. I hope you felt it was worthwhile to be here. I hope that you think about creating your vision board, think about what you like to put on it, and then display it once you're done to just keep you motivated and help you get to that mountaintop and reach those goals. Okay, so enjoy the rest of De-Stress Fest. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.